Hey everybody, this is Russ Carson Jr. with Family Tree Nuts, and I'm in Wellesley Chapel Cemetery in Fairfield County, Ohio. I'm at the grave of John Collins Tipton. John was born in 1816 in Gooney Manor, Shenandoah County, Virginia. When he was 16 years old, his father got his War of 1812 land grant, and the family moved to Licking County outside of Newark, Ohio. They received 80 acres. His father was a shoemaker, and John worked himself as a shoemaker for a bit, but he became a farmer, and he bought a large farm near Lockbourne in Pickaway County, Ohio, and then the farm right here just inside the county line into Fairfield County. On the back side here, John died in 1900. On the back side is his wife, Medina Mace Wheeler, and her family was from Pickaway County. She died in 1890. A few of their children are buried near them. You see Benjamin Franklin Tipton is over there. His parents are located right behind him. That is Joshua Tipton and Elizabeth Collins Tipton. Joshua was the War of 1812 veteran back there. The couple of his kids did pretty good for themselves. One of his sons owned a pretty good sized farm near Deer Creek in Pickaway County. And another of his daughters married a guy. Her and her husband, they ran a hotel in Asheville in the late 1800s and the early 1900s. And his son back there, Benjamin Franklin Tipton, owned a grocery store in Lancaster. So the family did pretty good for themselves. But one of the things I wanted to show you here is I was here for quite some time looking around, and I noticed that there was some words. You see the moss has grown all over it. And I couldn't even see this at all. Of course, I scraped it off. This definitely is something that somebody could come and really do a good job cleaning it up. But notice it says no cross, no crown, and has a picture of a crown. Down on the bottom, I was only able to make out a few of the words that were on there. And from that, I Googled it, and it's a poem. It says, "Dearest mother, thou hast left us. Here thy loss we deeply feel. But 'tis God that hath bereft us. He can all our sorrows heal." So I thought that was a pretty neat poem that's on there that you just couldn't see. It says mother and father on here, and Tipton, and his at the top of his has an anchor which appears to be stuck in a rock, and we know that could mean a couple of things. It could have been a deeply religious, could have been a spiritual thing. It could also mean that he was the rock of the family, and he was the anchor, for the whole family. So I thought that was a pretty neat thing. It is a white marble headstone, and it really could use some cleaning up, and it would be neat to see. So anyway, wanted to bring that to you. This was John Collins Tipton and Medina Mace Wheeler Tipton. So wanted to bring them and introduce you to them. And remember, Family Tree Nuts. Let our nuts find the nuts in your family tree.